Hey everybody, thank you for tuning into my channel. So I had filmed a prior video showing what I did to this agenda and how I turned it into a traveler's slash Midori style agenda, but the entire video was kind of out of focus. So I don't know how much I can salvage. But in any case, let me just go over what this is. So what I did was I purchased this Louis Vuitton Yayoi Kusama agenda on eBay, and it arrived. And if you know the Louis Vuitton PM Agenda, the ring, it comes with rings that are super tiny and pretty much useless for my part. So what I decided to do was take the rings out and turn it into a traveler style notebook. Now you can get larger rings from a company called Gillio from Europe, but I decided not to do the rings because you know, the rings take up a lot of room and I have a hard time writing when the rings are there, and you just get more real estate this way if you take the rings out. So let me open this up. So this is the Kusama agenda here. I took this bookmark that came with it. It's just a paper bookmark with the leather tassel here, and I laminated it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably going to keep it in here for now until I can decide what I want to do. So here is, I only have 2 books in here right now. This is just a plain craft paper type cover, and it's just a plain notebook lined blank. So you get 3 of this in a pack, and it was from Amazon. But what I did was I took stickers from this. I got this from Joanne. I don't know what company it is because Park Lane or something like that. Yeah, Park Lane. But what I did was I took some stickers off of this and I just pasted it on the cover here. So I bought it mainly because of this Namaste. The sleigh in me recognizes the sleigh in you, and this Namaste away from me. I really like those stickers, but they didn't sell it individually, so I bought the entire pack. So that's what I did. I pasted that one there, and on the other notebook, yeah, I put Free Spirit. This here, Picks or It Didn't Happen, it's just magnets, and then the other one's an ice cream cone for the second book. That is from this pack here, Agenda 52, comes with fortune cookie, another ice cream cone, and a best day ever. So I might use some of this on my planners, on my daily planners, or I may use one more in this book. On the back here, I just stuck a clear plastic on with washi tape. This here was the ruler that came with the agenda. It's a Louis Vuitton, and it's like a pearl luminescent ruler, and I thought it was just so pretty that I had to use it. Obviously it's punched for holes, but this doesn't have any holes, so I think I'm just going to keep it in here for now until I can figure out what to do with it. This here is my old, from my prior agenda that I had, and it's just an address book from Louis Vuitton. What I do is I keep passwords in here, so I want to make sure I don't lose it. Let me take this out of the agenda here, right there. So what I did was I took out the rings. All you do is you lift up this tab and this tab, and it pulls out. This one here actually has a third middle here. On some of the other agendas that you have, you won't have this, but this one does, or did. But what you do is you just pull this little thing out with a little screwdriver. It lifts right up. It's a little hard to get, but then you can pull the rings out, and then you just push the tab back down. So this here is a fly leaf, and I got the idea because I didn't want to punch holes. There's some videos out there on YouTube where they punch holes in the canvas here, but I didn't want to punch a hole in the canvas because you know, I just didn't want to ruin the integrity of this agenda cover. So I saw a video from, I believe her name is Dana, on YouTube, where she took a Chanel small agenda and turned it into a Midori traveler's notebook setup, and she created this fly leaf idea. And what she did was, I think she used the back of a Moleskine cover or something like that and cut it down. And what she did was she punched 2 holes at the top, punched 2 holes at the bottom, and then strung her elastic through it. So I really like that idea. and it worked. So this is what mine's look like. You know, all you do is go to the middle of the book, put it in there. This one has 3. I have a blue, a yellow, and a red. So I actually have one more that I can use to put a book in, and then you can, you know, bind books together. So you can have potentially have a lot more if I didn't want to snap this closed. So that's what it is. This at the bottom is a little elephant charm that I got at Michael's just for a little dangly. So because, you know, this is just like nothing here, you just stick this into the pockets here. You don't even have to go the full length of the pocket, because all you have to do is you want it in there to hold your books in, and then you just push it in the middle like that, and voila, you got yourself a little traveler style notebook like this. And then, you know, I take my little notebook here, stick it in there so it's nice and secure, and it snaps closed like that, and there you go. So this is like 3.5 by 5.5, give or take a couple of little millimeters or so. I don't really like this little pen loop here. I do have a pen, I believe, that can fit in there, but it kind of takes up room. But again, I don't want to cut it off because I don't want to ruin the agenda. There is a couple of videos where they cut this off, and she took the snap here and just hot glued it into there, and then attached a band to go around, but to secure it like a traveler's notebook. But I didn't want to do that. I kind of like the snap, and I like this because of the pattern on it. So that is my version of a Midori traveler's notebook. I just want to mention one more thing. These bands, blue, there's yellow and red. This paper is actually just kind of like cardstock, heavy duty paper that I got at Michael's, and it's like the pattern on it. It was actually left over from another project that I did. The bands here, the elastic cord is from Michael's, and as you can see, there's a variety of colors that I can choose. So if the bands ever wear out, I can just use another color or use the same color. But this is like $5 or so for this entire thing, and Michael's always has coupons, so it was even less. So that's what that is. What I plan on doing is using this as not as my daily calendar. I have the Chanel and the Hobonichi Techo Cousin Avec as my daily, and this is the Chanel holder. That's what I use for my daily planner. I will be switching out. The Hobonichi Cousin goes from January to June, and then the second book is July through December. But I think I'm going to switch out to the Erin Condren Petite for the second half of the year and see how that works out for me. The Hobonichi Techo just had too many options, and I only used the monthly view and the weekly view, and the rest, or the monthly and the daily, and all the other options were just too much for me, and I just felt I got anxious when I saw blank pages. So I'm thinking the Erin Condren might work better for me. But for this one here, I got these little monthly things from Hobby Lobby, Carpe Diem. Starting in July, I think I'll just put a July here and then write everything I need to do for July, and then when August comes around, paste the August sticker in here, and then continue on. And that way I have a record of what I did throughout the year, and it goes until December 2020. So that's my video. If you have any questions, just leave it down below. I'll try to answer them. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you liked it, and hit the like button if you liked the video. Y'all have a great evening, and we'll catch you in my next one. Thanks. Bye.